What's up, guys? I just wanted to talk about a interesting conversation I had with someone 2 days ago. She was actually a Mormon. Alright, so I was in Atlanta, and she approached. We actually approached her, and she told me, "Yeah, I have a gift for you," and I was okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna decline her gift, and it was actually a Book of Mormon in Spanish, and I know Spanish. I'm fluent in Spanish, and she showed me the scripture. I forgot where's it at, but I'll look it up, and pretty much it, the way the Mormons are the way the Book of Mormon teaches people to look for truth is to pray and ask God. It says pray, ask God, and be sincere about it, and He'll tell you if it's truth or not. Alright, and I thought it was so interesting. I was like, wow, like that's the way you determine truth. It's what you feel is right. So you pray and it feels right. And I just couldn't stop thinking about that. I was like, wow, that's so crazy. So a lot of people, they just, the way they look for truth, they just pray about it, and if it feels right, right, if it feels correct, then they'll follow that. And I just thought, what a way to deceive people, right? Satan is so crafty. He's so crafty. He's able to get someone to be deceived, even through prayer. Right? And I just couldn't stop thinking about that conversation because I was like, wow, like what a crazy thing. This person that I spoke to, she puts her hope in what she feels, right? And I should have stayed longer, but I was kind of in a hurry. But in Jeremiah 17, this is the scripture that came to mind. It says, the heart is deceitful above all things and beyond cure, who can understand it? Right? So I just thought about this passage. I was like, wow, like she's trusting in the one thing the Bible tells us not to trust in. And it just blew my mind. I was like, wow, like this person is putting all her eternity on the line, trusting in the one thing that is deceitful above all things. That's exactly what it says. The heart is deceitful above all things, right? And I don't know if any of you are part of the Mormon Church, right? If you could elaborate and tell me how to fit these two things together. The Bible talks about how we've all sinned, we've all defiled, our hearts are corrupt. We cannot trust our nature, we cannot trust our hearts. It only leads us astray, right? But if the Book of Mormon teaches that you gotta pray, right, and whatever feels right, if that's truth, like I have a big issue with that. I have a big issue. There's scriptures in Proverbs that said there's a way that seems right, but it only leads to death. Right? Galatians 1:8. If anyone, even if an angel from heaven comes and preaches another gospel other than the one we preach, let them be condemned. You know? So not only are they not basing the Bible as truth, right? Because obviously, as Christians, we believe that this is our truth, right? This is our foundation. This is our standard for everything. Not only are they not basing the truth based on the scriptures, but they're basing the truth on the most corruptible thing on earth, which is the heart of man. Through it, we've experienced so many wars, destruction. Through the heart of man is the reason why the world is so simple. Because the heart of man is simple. We need God to cleanse it. Alright, so I just want to plead with you, if you're part of the Mormon church, don't base your truth on your heart. Base your truth on what God said already in Scripture. That's the only way to truly find the truth. We are corruptible, our minds are corruptible, our hearts are messed up, our flesh, it's messed. Our desires are all over the place. We cannot trust in ourselves. I would never trust and put my eternity on the line based on what I think or what I feel it's right. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what I feel. It's what this book says. But yeah, if you're in the Church of the Mormons, let me know. Let me know. Tell me if you want. If there's a way, maybe I'm not understanding something. Tell me. Let me know. I want to understand. But as of now, that's the dilemma I'm having. I'm like, wow, how can you believe in something that's so evil and corrupt?